All right, so we've been talking over the last couple of weeks about how the market has changed, and the market is starting to change, and there might be signs that there's going to be changes, and we're now seeing very definitive signs. The market has shifted. What does that mean for you as a seller? Could that mean less money in your pocket if you're trying to sell? That'll be interesting. Let's see how it plays out. This is Steve, real estate agent with the Malone Realty Group and EXP Realty. New broker we are with. Yes, just made that change a couple weeks ago. It's my first official video with the new broker. So welcome to EXP. I'm very excited about being part of what is basically the fastest growing real estate brokerage in the country. Got some brilliant minds that we're working with, and we have got some big things coming down the pike in the next couple of years. Very excited to be on board this rocket ship. Big things are coming. All right, but let's talk about what's going on right now in the market, because as we keep talking about, things are changing. We've got some stats that just came in from the FMLS, and I had to write them down because I'm old and I can't remember these things. I don't have a teleprompter, not like in the good old days when I was in TV news. But nevertheless, here's some of the stats. FMLS, new listings. All right, so we just came out of June. This is coming out of June going into July. The most new listings added last month we saw since July of 2020. Okay, so check. That means more listings on the market. Is it a giant change? No. Is it the most? Yes. We're heading in that direction. Number two, homes for sale. The biggest 1 month jump. These are the homes for sale at the end of the month. It's the biggest 1 month jump that we've seen since February of 2020. More homes on the market right now than we've seen in a while, and that we've added. So things, again, are changing. We're adding homes to the market. Price per square foot, it's up only a little bit. It's the smallest increase or the smallest change since April of 2020. Again, this FMLS is all across the metro Atlanta area. Month supply. This is if we sold everything that's on the market right now and didn't add anything else, how long would it take to sell everything? It's been pretty low. It's still low. However, it has increased to the highest level since December of last year. So we are starting to come up a little bit. Again, do we have a long way to go? Yes. Are we heading in the right direction to get a more balanced market? Yes. It's going to take a while, but the indications are there. We have made a change. Mortgage applications, they are down. Just saw a report saying they are down pretty substantially this week from last week, down pretty substantially from where we were this time last year. So that's not only for new purchases, but also for refis. People are starting to slow down a little bit. I think things are starting to calm down a little bit in the real estate market. The other thing is the number of closings that we've seen in the FMLS has gone down for 3 months straight. That's going into the heat of the summer season. We've seen a lot of those same trends nationwide as well. So what does all that mean? What that all means is what we've been talking about. The market that we had just couldn't sustain itself. It was just too crazy, because you put a house on the market, you get 40 offers on it if it's priced right and it's in the right area. You have people waiving financing contingencies, waiving appraisal contingencies, paying $50,000 over appraisal, just all kinds of crazy scenarios. That is starting to subside a little bit. Part of the reason is, there aren't as many buyers coming from out of state, because not everybody has the same lockdowns, obviously, that they had a year ago. So people aren't escaping some of those situations. Some of the buyers are just pulling out of the market. They're done. They've tapped out. They're done. The rates have gone up a little bit. And with the rates going up a little bit and no homes on the market, the buyers are walking away. So we have slightly less demand and we have slightly more supply. Now, don't take this to mean that the buyer's market is back, everything is hunky-dory, it's going to be like 08, 09 if we're buying a house, prices are going to go down 20%, now we're going to get a deal. We're not saying that, okay? We're not saying anything like that. It's an extreme seller's market. It's just not an extreme seller's market. It is an extreme seller's market right now. But if you are a buyer, you have better leverage now than you did a couple months ago as far as buying a house. Keep in mind, that does not mean this is a buyer's market, okay? So I want you to hear what I'm saying, okay? But if you're a buyer, you have a better chance now than you did 3 months ago of actually getting that house, number one. Number two, if you are selling your house prices are going up. That's probably going to continue. It may continue at a slower pace, but house prices are going to go up. So I don't think that the house prices are going to go down 20%. We got to jump right now for that reason. The reason to jump now is because now is that time where you're going to get the best leverage on the deal. Goes to say, let's say you're selling a house for 300, you'll get somebody to buy it for 330, but they're gonna waive inspection, or they're gonna waive they'll buy it as is. They'll do a 21-day close. They'll waive the financing contingency. They'll do all that stuff. Okay, all that leverage to make it a great deal. Now in a year, you may actually sell the house for a little bit more, but that's going to come with an inspection, and I need you to fix this, this, and this, and we're going to have financing contingency, and going to be a little bit more stuff to go through when selling the house. Will the price go up? Yes. Will the headache go up with that deal? Yes. We're going to get into more of a normal market. For buyers, what does that mean? For the buyers, again, the big story is the prices are going up. They will continue to go up. Okay, so keep that in mind. If you're looking at a house right now and you're thinking to yourself, let's say it's 300. It's listed at 300. You think to yourself, that's my dream house, but I'm not going to buy it now. I'm going to buy something like that next year when it comes down a little bit. It's not going to happen. There's not that much inventory. Prices are not going to go down. They will just not go up quite as quickly. Okay, so that house is going to be a little bit more next year. Number one. Number two, the rates are going up. I don't want to buy until the rates go back down. The rates are pretty low. Historically, they're low. They're going to continue to creep up. All indications are, and it's not going to be a giant jump, but they're going to be higher by about 0.5% between now and this time next year. That's what a lot of the people are saying. A lot of the economists are saying. The rates are going to go up about 0.5% on mortgage rates. So that's a lot of buying power that you're leaving on the table. So the house that you really like, if you're waiting for next year is going to be more expensive. It's going to cost you more money to buy it. Okay, that's the way it is. Will you have more inventory? Yes. However, you're going to lose that buying power. So if you find the house now's the time to jump. So just keep that in mind. We like to give updates on where we are in the market. As a buyer, you have more opportunities. It's not quite as crazy. Don't get it twisted. We're not in a buyer's market, but you have a little more leverage than you did about 3 months ago. Okay, so keep that in mind, number one. Number two, buy it now because it's cheaper and you're going to have a better rate than if you were to wait to buy it next summer. Okay, on the sell side, this is now back into a situation where it may take a little bit of time for some of these listings. We've seen some, I just showed a house yesterday in Suwanee. It was priced in the forest, beautiful house, had over like about an acre of land. It was beautiful, and it had been on the market for 10 days. And it's like, 10 days? And it's just one of those things where maybe the market has slowed down enough to where, okay, not everything screams off the market anymore. Again, that's a microcosm of, but I've seen stuff all around my neighborhood where houses go on the market and, they slowly go off the market. It's not like, 13 minutes and it's under contract. It takes a little bit of time to sell some of these homes now, which is how it's typically supposed to be. That's how the market is supposed to run. So that being said, we're starting to lean in that direction to get a more normal market. So if you're selling your house, keep that in mind. You're not just going to say, I'm going to put a sign out front and we're going to have it sold in about 13 minutes. Not working like that anymore. We're going to have to get the house ready. We're going to have to get it photographed correctly, get it staged, get it prepared, do the right marketing, do all that stuff, all the classic stuff we do to get you top dollar for the house. So keep that in mind. If you're selling, is it a great seller's market? Yes, it is a great seller's market. Is it the bananas, super duper crazy, unbelievable seller's market it was 3 months ago? No, it has changed. But let's talk about it. So whether you're buying or whether you're selling, things have changed. Let's talk about it. 470-233-4409. Again, 470-233-4409. This is Steve, Malone Realty Group with EXP. Y'all take care. Have a good day. Bye.